Shalom and welcome to another installment of Apostles of GMS, giving all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Today's date is December, is it the 18th or the 19th? The 19th. Yeah, well, that's a couple more weeks before the end of the year show. But today's date is December 19, 2015. And we're just going to go with the spirit. We're going to cover a lot of things. A lot of things been happening in the news. Prophecies have been coming to pass. You know, the mark of beast technology, which is the chip, is a step closer to the fulfillment. The World War III Armageddon is one step closer to fulfillment.
It's used in key cards.
We're going to speak about those elementary school dropouts under the under Johanna, under the tutelage of Johanna that was out there in California. We're going to speak about them. We're also going to speak about Lahab, Brother Lahab. He used to be God Lahab. He was a master at one time. Yes, we are your masters. Well, he's just a brother now. And there's a comment that somebody left me that he said on a radio show that we, talking about us in particular, we had demons on us. Yeah, well, that's coming a demon. That's coming from a demon, you know. But anyway, we're gonna go into a lot of things. We're gonna go into the spirit. So whatever comes to your mind through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, not Christ, let it flow.
Yeah. So. Well, you know what? I got this article here because since we're speaking about prophecies, a matter of fact, let me read this real quick. In the scriptures, started off the right way, the way the white man don't want you to start it off. This is Revelation, the 19th chapter. Bear with me 1 second. Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. And that's one of the main things that we're one point that we're supposed to be teaching about right now is the prophecies. You know, I mean, outside of the Israelite foreigner issue with Cornelius and Israelites come looking like all different nations, you know, the main thing we're supposed to speak on are prophecies. You know, that's the main focus. You know, because if you know, you can teach about the law, but there's only so much you could teach on the law. You know, because people have to sit down and read the law to understand it. And you know, there's certain things in the law that we don't keep today, which is the law of sacrifice, which was done away with Yahweh Shai. You know, but the main thing that we're supposed to speak about is the prophecies. You know, mainly about the mark of the beast being a microchip. You know, the up and coming war, because World War III pretty much is already here. You know, it's just not really fully sparked off yet. You know, but they're playing with danger, so to speak. You know, they're like right there at the line. You know, towing at the line. You know, and pretty soon it's just gonna explode into a full blown out war. You know, because if Russia fights against NATO or whatever the case is, or America against Iran, or however it's going to go down, you know, that's what's going to bring forth World War III. You know, so all the players are there in the Middle East. They're out there.
I got something for you to back you up since you made that. Speaking about current events and prophecy, now you have this guy, Chris Christie, and he's a Republican presidential candidate. And he said...
Would you be prepared to shoot down that Russian plane and risk war with Russia? Not only would we be prepared to do it, I would do it. A no-fly zone means a no-fly
Well, basically, he said that we're already in World War III.
See, maybe.
All right?
Maybe because I'm from New Jersey.
Yeah, Chris Christie says we're already in World War III.
I would talk to Vladimir Putin a lot. I'd say to him, listen, Mr. President.
You know, so pretty much, you know, it's there. It's just like I said, it's a matter of them just actually coming out with it, you know, and these other countries that are supposed to be fighting in that war of Armageddon, which that's what really Armageddon really means, is the mountain of the troops. That's when the war is fully in full bloom, so to speak. You know, but I got something here called the 17 Elements of Martial Law. It says this is a article that was first published on the Dave Hodges Common Sense Show. I guess this particular one is dated back in March 8th, 2015. It says the martial law is thrown around with reckless disregard. Is America under martial law? This is a question that is most often discussed in the independent media. And you could say, yes, it is under martial law, but it's just not. It's a police state. It's in martial law, but it's not fully there. Because whenever some major incident happens, like the marathon bombings, you had the city of Boston shut down. 1 million people couldn't move or go, and then you had the troops, the National Guard troops or reserves or whatever they were, going house to house checking people's homes to see if the so-called terrorists were in those homes. That's martial law, So anytime something goes down, one of the first things they do is they bring around the National Guard. Which that's when martial law is basically when the military takes over the American public, so to speak. So it's there, it's here. So there's 17 elements that comprise martial law, and this is as we read on, it gives you every last one of them, and pretty much this guy Obama has already implemented like 16 of them, and all it's missing is just the last one, which is the gun confiscation, and they're pushing for that gun confiscation. That's why you got all these different shootings, San Bernardino, California, and all those other different shootings, because they're trying to push the laws that are in effect now to take people's guns away. So when they come for them, they can't do nothing.
Yeah, to back you up, the definition of martial law from Google is military government involving the suspension of ordinary law. So by them creating all those different instances you see in the news with all these different shootings, that will help to suspend ordinary law and bring in martial law, which the word martial means warlike. So what does that mean for you tribes? That means they're gonna bring war against you, and that's where the prophecies come in. Scriptures like when the enemy approached thee as a flood. That's one scripture, and scriptures like in the book of Revelation, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. That prison is the concentration camps, the different detention centers, because a lot of you tribes are going to be detained. You won't be able to go back home as you're accustomed to. You're going to be detained in a huge government building along with huge groups of people,
If you don't believe Esau being the so-called white man is capable of doing that, go back and look at the past. They did it already. Well, number one, you go back to like the 1800s. We always talk about what they did to us. The so-called Native Americans, the trailer. Perfect example. The reservation is nothing but a big detention camp. That's all it is. But I mean, even like prior to that, when the Trail of Tears took place, going into a little history, when they took away, when the government, stole, let's say, what we know today, the states of North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, it belonged to the Gadites, which the Cherokee and the Creek and all that. Now, when they finally passed them laws that they could take the land, they sent the troops in, federal troops, Andrew Jackson, and they just kicked them out of when they came, and they grabbed them out of their homes, man. They came and grabbed them out of their homes, and they detained them in, concentration camps. But there's another name I'm trying to get, detention, like temporary detention centers out in the cold. And you know what? It wasn't made to be comfortable either. Okay? They had like the temporary detention camps that they stuck, holding like big barracks. And it was during the wintertime and it was cold. They had them there, detained temporarily until they could send them out west on the Trail of Tears. So them detention camps, they did it to Ammon during World War II. Okay? So this so-called white man, Esau, he's very capable of doing that, man. He's going to do it. That's prophecy. Basically, when Esau sets up that system, that concentration camp system, it's not going to be comfortable, man. It's not going to be. It's not built for comfort. It's not designed for comfort, man. You're going to be cold. You're going to be hungry, starving. Yep. You ain't going to have no change of clothes. You're going to be agitated, man. You're going to be cooped up together. Okay? And you know what they're going to be doing, too? When they got you in there, man, they see a fine-looking woman that they want. It might be your woman. Yep. Them soldiers, they're going to be raping them, raping the women.
That's right.
Now, if your woman is in there with you, your woman look kind of fine, the soldiers that's there want to pop your woman, they're going to pop her. Yeah. Pop your daughters. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they want to do, they're going to be able to do, man.
They already did that. That's in Deuteronomy 28. I'm going to go to that.
God.
I got a quick precept. Yeah. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried. And you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So pretty much, I mean, there's many other scriptures, too, that speak about the concentration camps, the martial law. Now, I noticed years ago when we were speaking about this, we've been speaking about this for years, all them clowns from the IUIC, all them clowns from ISUPK, different other groups, they were mocking us, laughing at us. Hey, when the concentration camps coming? I thought they were coming in 2010. You don't hear that. That voice is very small now. You don't hear them ridiculing or trying to make fun of those things because they actually see them coming. Yeah. And that's the same thing that was happening in the past when the prophet spoke. The people would laugh at them. They would scorn them. They would burn them. They would kill them. And then when the things came upon them, they were like, oh, my God, they did tell us that this was going to happen. What are we going to do now? Yeah. So that's what's happening now. So you see the martial law coming. You see that America's slowly but surely being locked down. You're being put into a stranglehold. The economy is about to implode within itself. The gas prices are going to shoot through the roof once them oil prices start going up. The interest rate of the Fed they just started raising that up. So once that thing starts raising up, the rest of the money is going to go down.
I think it was a day or 2 days after they raised the interest rate. They raised it a 0.25%, not even 1%. A point, was it 0.025 or 0.25? And then 2 days later, the Dow went down 300 points. So this society's on its last leg, man. Okay?
Nothing but misery coming, man. As a matter of fact, I got one more, if I may. This is Revelation 3:10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And that's when it's going to be that's when the real is going to set in.
When I did a video on that subject on a GMS in brief, I think I entitled it that, Hour of Temptation and What Does It Mean? Read that again, please.
It says, this is Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Read that one more time.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, meaning you learned the word and you did what the word said. The word said, give diligence and make your call and election sure. That's in Peter's. The word says, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time. That's in Isaiah. What's the other one? Going out in the wintertime, in season, out of season, rebuke, reprove. All right. That's in the scriptures. And we did all those things. A lot of you guys don't even go. Really, not too many camps even go out. They'll go out when it's real nice. If it's too hot, you won't go out. If it's too cold, I know you ain't going out today. Yeah. I'd be surprised if any camps go out today outside of GMS. Because it's a little bit chilly. It's going to get colder, man. So we were the ones that kept this word in patience. So the Most High is going to keep it from the hour of temptation. The hour of temptation, for one thing, is this the microchip. When that thing comes and you're going to be confronted with it, you're going to take it. Because the Most High is not going to give you the spirit to resist it, man. And we're going to resist it because the Most High gave us a spirit, will give us a spirit to resist it because we kept his patience, man, in his word. Okay? Like this clown Lahab. Lahab, you a fucking clown, man. You ain't, look, your time was back then.
Yeah.
Hey, back at One West, you was the man, homie. You ain't the man no more, man. All right? You ain't the man no more. And you trying to come with your old decrepit black ass to try to build. Ain't nobody following your black ass. You're almost 70 years old, man. Go home and eat a can of a Campbell's soup, man, and rocking your old black studded up rocking chair, nigga. You ain't in no more, nigga. You out. Your Shire's out. Kazak's out. Yashawan's out. All you niggas is out, man. This nigga gonna say we got demons on us on a radio show, man. And then the reason why he got with the GOCC, because he trying to get some money. You ain't gonna get that power seat, man. Ricard ain't gonna allow you to get no power seat, man. You gonna have to do a lot of climbing up that damn ladder, man. They ain't gonna shower you with money. They ain't gonna be in awe of your black old ass. You're an old nigga, man. Just roll over and die, man. That's the best thing you can do.
Yeah, man. All them guys trying to come back, man. Well, Yeshaya tried to make his little comeback. Well, Johanna brought him back at the cookouts and shit. Yeah.
The only thing this nigga does, and let me say this, man. I was watching the video when Tazariak and Meatball Jones and the other Jake came down. I was watching that shit cracking up. My fingers was all up in them guys' faces, man. And Tazariak wasn't saying too much of anything, but now that I see him, I laugh. You know, because we kind of like that guy. You know, we kind of like the dude. You know, even though we're enemies, we kind of cool. You know, you watch him through the years. He grew up, man. But you're on enemy lines, man. You're on the wrong side, brother. You're on the wrong team, man. You got to get with the right team. Well, you can't get with us. You got to set up your own thing. Everybody's looking at you as the man now, man. Ain't nobody looking at Johanna no more. You the guy. The face of the ISUPK is Captain Tazariak, man. Not Johanna. Johanna's some old, fat, grimy scam artist. And if you notice, pretty much all them guys that he got are pretty much elementary school dropouts. Real dumb niggas, man. Real basic, low. Give me that axe about the base. You know what I want. That's you niggas, man. That can be easily influenced, man. All right? Just like you had one camp from under Johanna was out there in L.A., and it was on the other side of the street, and they put it on video. We cut GMS being rapists and all that. And then the nigga that was speaking, I don't know if he was working on a transmission and shit, and they just grabbed the nigga and threw a garment on him and said, here, go out and speak. But the dude was speaking, I mean, like 5 minutes in, he said 200 million angels is going to come down when the end comes. Well, first of all, it ain't 200 million. What you're quoting from is the book of Revelation 9. I'm going to go into that. Johanna is not no deep guy. He wasn't no deep guy back in One West.
Yep.
He wasn't no spiritually deep guy breaking down scriptures. He was what he was always. A damn grimy ass nigga, man. A scam artist, man. The nigga went from one scam to another.
Yep.
And Tazariak, I'm surprised that you smart. You got a brain on your head, but you under this guy, man. You mean you can't see through that nigga, man? Because if I was in that shit, I would have left a long time ago.
I'd have been
and I would have brought my ass right to GMS.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said, you come on. When you compare us to Johanna, there's no comparison, man. We're way the hell up here, and Johanna's way down in the goddamn dirt. He does his little Monday night class with them little basic scriptures. Look, man, like we said, all you got, there's only one group that the Most High is dealing with, is the apostles of GMS on down.
That's right.
And there's other groups that are cool with us, man, that the Most High is dealing with, man. The Most High is not dealing with Nate. The Most High is not dealing with the ISUPK. The Most High is not dealing with the GOCC. The Most High ain't dealing with them guys, man. Ain't none of them guys the Most High. And I'm not going to mention all the different names. We set the standard, man.
That's right.
Book of Acts 17:5. But the Jews which believed not, moved with envy, took unto them certain lewd fellows of the baser sort, and gathered a company.
Give me the scripture. I'm gonna look it up. Look up the words.
This is the book of Acts 17:5. I read it again. It says, but the Jews which believed not, moved with envy, took unto them certain lewd fellows of the baser sort. And
who caught the ISUPK? And like the IUIC, they hit scriptures. You know what I'm saying? They have a form of godliness, but not denying the power thereof. Yeah. They come. If you didn't know any better, you would think them guys are men of the Lord because they hit scriptures and the order that they're in. But come on, man, Johannes, the ISUPK, they look like reject from the Black Panthers, man. Yeah. Them niggas don't even wear fringes. Yeah. Like I said, this guy, Captain Tazariak, all right, he got a head on his shoulders. Whether he's of the elect or not, we don't know. He's basically another Ya'asha. Yeah. That's exactly what he is. He's another Ya'asha, man. Yeah. You know? And then there's a couple other guys up in there that have heads on their shoulders, man. But the majority of them guys are them are grimy niggas, man. You know, that you find on Skid Row. You know, you find a bunch of black guys on Skid Row, you throw some garments on them, show them 3 scriptures, and let them keep reciting the scriptures over and over again.
So it says, of the baser sort, and gathered a company, and set all the city on an uproar, and assaulted the house of Jason, and sought to bring them out to the people. You know, so Apostle Tar is looking up some of these words here.
Well, I got one of them.
Con.
The word lewd, I looked it up. It's porneros for the Greek, and it says bringing toils, annoyances. That's what they were to the brothers in the.
Well, that's them.
Yeah, they were
that's
annoyances.
Them. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Annoyances, perils, which means danger, causing pain and trouble. When they were there to cause trouble, and then I think it was less than a couple of hours. They packed up and left. Probably an hour or so. Maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. They packed up and left. It says more. It says bad nature or condition. Bad nature or condition. That's from the word lewd. All right, and they were in a bad condition. They were of a bad nature. In a physical sense, diseased or blind. In an ethical sense, evil, wicked, bad. So that says a mouthful. That speaks volumes.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
no, and then you know, and I mean, you mean to tell me that out of that whole street, you couldn't find a spot where nobody was speaking at? You had to post up right across the street from where brothers speak.
That was by design.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the elite gave Johanna a phone call to tell him, look. But you know, the reason why they come up against us is because we are the true men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? Now the word base or basis is agoraios, which means, I'm not even going to go into the etymology. I might do it in a minute. It says in or belonging to the marketplace. Because where we speak at is the marketplace, all right? Meaning you're outside, okay? Unless you're in the mall. Agora, right? It says frequenting the marketplace, huskers, petty, traffickers, retail dealers, idlers, longers, the common sort, low, mean, vulgar. And you look at a picture of that guy speaking, that's what he looked like. The common sort, low, mean, vulgar, generally proper to the assembly, suited to forensic speaking, business-like transaction. Well, that goes into something else slightly. But I'm going to go into the next word. The word is agora, which means the marketplace. That's all that means, agora.
So they are the basis sort, you know. And like I said, you know, You could have found all that street. I'm sure that block is not just one block long. You could find all different spots downtown L.A. that you can post up, but you had to post it right across the street from them brothers, you know. And you clowns do that, you know, because you try to intimidate brothers, you know. That's your M.O.
Well, they didn't intimidate nobody. They're just a nuisance.
Yeah,
They're just a nuisance, man.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Captain Tazariak, you better wake the hell up, man. You better gather those guys, those other guys that are like-minded like yourself, and leave General Young. You don't got to get with us. We ain't trying to tell you come up under us, come up under our umbrella. You smart enough to start your own thing, man. You ain't got no business being up. If you can't see that dude's a grimy scam artist, man, then something's wrong with you. You have a mental block. Yohana, look, the way Yohana is now is the way he was back then, man. We know the nigga. We know the nigga personally, man.
That's right.
That dude don't believe in the truth. He's just using y'all. If he wasn't making money off you suckers, he wouldn't be doing that, man. If the nigga could dance and sing and box like Mayweather, you think he'd be talking about he's an Israelite?
If he had real talent.
If he had real talent, the only talent he has is scamming brothers, man, and sisters.
Bullshit.
And like I said, Captain Tazariak, you got too much up here to be a sucker, man. Yeah. Even Polite pulled your card, man. Yeah. Polite pulled your card. Polite might be the devil, but he pulled your card, man. Everything the Polite said about you was pretty much true, man.
Yeah, on the show Black Watch, he sounded like an Edomite. But all of a sudden now he built that cult of personality. Sounded like a black Hitler. You know, that's a cult of personality, man. You can't see through that, Tazariak? Yeah, he's a cult.
Like Mussolini.
Yep.
Or Kennedy. Cult of personality.
Oh.
Cult
That is
of
a bad-
personality. Cult of personality. The cult of personality.
Yeah, man. Hey, because on Black Watch he had one personality. He sounded like a brown-nosed Jones, you know, a bullshit nigga talk show host, right? He had that personality. Then now he has on his radio show he sounds like an old black woman, like Medea times 100. You know, win horse, win bitch. Come on, you harder, man. Come on, man.
Hey, Captain Tazariak, you know that there's guys in the ISUPK that knows that this guy's a scam artist.
That's right.
And they want to do something, but they're waiting for you, man. Get from around that grimy fat nigga and set your own shit up, man. We're not telling you guys to come. You can watch our videos and learn. You know, get your biblical IQ up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But you know, you got to get from around that clown, man.
That's right. I got a scripture, the book of Philippians 1, 15 to 16. It says, some indeed, and that's for the IUS UPK that's set up across the brothers from the brothers in L.A., set up across the street. This is a scripture that suits them. Philippians 1 and 15, it says, some indeed preach Yahushua even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. The one preach Yahushua of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds. So that's basically them. They were out there to cause contention. They were out there because of envy. They were out there to cause strife. They weren't out there to cause goodwill, and they weren't being sincere. So that's them, man. So you had an example back then, so you're going to have an example now. Remember, the scripture say there's no new thing under the sun, right? So you had them back there. You had them same characters back there. You're going to have them back now.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
I got some real quick. This Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. Now, I looked up the word simple, and it comes from the Hebrew word pathia. Pathia, and its pathia means simplicity, naivety, simple, foolish, open-minded, and that's you. You simple. You know, that's why you follow anything that this guy says, because you're simple. You have something, Apostle Raquel?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm looking
You
it
know,
up.
so pretty much, you know, like I said, I read it again. It says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his goings. Because if you were to look well to your going, you would know that the mark of the beast is not raping little girls. It's not Christianity. It's not an embargo. It's not defecating in pink panties.
Yeah,
It's not dealing with white women.
that's right.
That's not the mark of the beast. Because if that's the case, everybody would have the mark of the beast. You damn clowns.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is for Captain Tazariak. Get your mind right and leave General Yohana, man. Now, if you can show me in the scriptures that there's going to be a general that's going to rise up and that all Israel is going to come up under his umbrella, guess what? I'll join Yohana. I'll join him, man. I'll get in line, right? We all do that, right?
That's right, God.
Bring me a scripture on that, okay? I'll go up there and become a dummy. Because if you're under Yohana, you're a real dummy, man. You got to be, you know, you're not, you don't have a high self-esteem. You know, you don't feel good about yourself. And Captain Tazariak, you're too goddamn smart to be following a scam artist. You can't see the man's a scam artist, man. You can't see that?
Yeah, man. I got a scripture. Matthew 50.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
Now they're saying we ain't this and we ain't that and we bums and we ripping people off. Every time we got people that come up here from out of state, we had the brothers that came from England, right? They was up here for 2 weeks. Weren't they taken care of, man? Absolutely. What I say the night before they left, what I tell them, I said, are you guys all right? Do y'all need some love? And they said, and I always say that, man. I say that to Texas. You know? Ariala, he's the second of command of Dallas, Texas. He came over and he said he was going to bring another brother, but they didn't have enough money. And I said, well, look, you should have told me, man. I would have helped you some kind of way.
Right,
I would have got you that money some kind of way.
Yep.
It wasn't that much money that he needed.
Yep.
But I'm saying because the brother wanted to come, but he said, well, the money was tight and blah, blah, blah. I said, look, we'd have did something.
That's right.
We would have did something. We would have got a little collection together or call a couple of guys. We would have got something. But you know what? He was humble about it, you know?
Right.
They don't want to ask and stuff, but they were humble. But every time we got people from out of state come, and we always say the same damn thing. And sometimes brothers actually need it. I'll look at them. I said, look, brother, if you need, don't lie. And they'll think about it. Yeah, I do kind of, need a little something.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't give him $100. You good? Yeah, I'm good. You know, the water. Okay?
Yeah.
So don't, hey, you don't know what's going on, man.
That's right.
Yohana's the one but it's funny, the guys that's really doing the wicked shit, like, hey man, well, like I said, I'm going to rephrase something. That's how counter subversive tactics and red herrings work. Okay? See, a motherfucker that's doing some stupid, wicked shit, you gonna say, no, he's the one that's doing it. But then the nigga that's pointing the finger, he's the guy that's really doing the shit. So that's what them guys are doing, man. Like Yohana, that nigga, them niggas are doing. He's the one ripping you off. Yohana getting paid, man. Nate is getting paid. Okay, Ricard from the GOCC, he getting paid, man. Off you idiots, and you guys followed him from GOCC, Elder Ricard. Some of you dummies followed that nigga to Egypt and Israel, man. And he left you over there.
Oh, isn't he teaching that you ain't supposed to go to Israel now? Didn't he change it up?
Yeah, I believe
Because if
so.
he changed it up, I got a video from 2012. I got it on my computer in case he gets stupid, where he actually came out and said we got to flee to Israel. Now he went. Now he changed up. He went back.
Yep, cunt, man. See, that's why, you know what? Well, this is for all you, like, you, Tazaria, man, we've been talking to you for years about waking up, man. You did them debates with Polite and them guys, and you made them money off them debates. The only reason you did them debates is because the General Yohana told you to deal with them guys. He said, look, we gonna keep, we got a good thing going here. Because them niggas, Polite and them guys, they wanted us to do the debate, man.
Why didn't Yohana do the debates?
Yeah. Yeah, you're the leader, Johanna. Why didn't you fucking debate with Polite?
Because Johanna choke up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Polite found that out. He said, I never see Johanna. Hey, Polite. Polite is like a, was it emesis of nemesis. Emesis.
Yeah.
Nemesis. You know? Nemesis.
Yeah.
That's the word. He's like a nemesis to Johanna, man. Because he said, yeah, I want to see Johanna in the debate. Johanna, yeah, you might send your men, but I want to see you out there. Because Polite knows that you a bullshit artist. You are basically a blowhard, man.
Yeah, that's what you
deep
are.
about you, man.
Yep.
Allow me to say it again. Captain Tazariak, attention. Get them guys that are like-minded and leave that joker, man, and start your own shit, man.
Yep. Hey, man, you know what, man? Because Johanna, they've been calling you out for the longest. And Tazaria did the debate. And then they said, did a video, Johanna agreed that he was going to debate Polite, but then he pulled out of it, man.
Can I say something? Yeah. Hey, man, even Tommy Sotomayor made them guys look stupid because he invited them on his show. Tommy, Polite, and Saw Nigga. And he made them, he was using that logic, that Tommy Sotomayor brand of logic, and he made them look stupid. He made them look real stupid. He had them quiet for a while he was going into his thing because he was putting them on, he was hitting them with that logic. And when you go and you read the comments, most of the people were saying that Tommy is fucking them guys up with that logic. Because it's easy to fuck them guys up anyway.
All you got to do is answer one question. They wear the medallions of the continent of Africa, right? Or Kemet, as they call it. But not one of them will go back to Kemet, man.
Yeah.
The best that they'll ever do is they'll go there on a visit. And they'll come, when they get their ticket, it's always a round trip ticket, man.
Yep.
Them niggas are not going to pack up and go to Africa, man. Oh, but we trying to wake up the other people. The other people ain't waking up, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just go to Africa. If you really believe so hard in that Kemetic bullshit, man, take your crusty ass back to Africa, man.
Done. That's right. And you, son, nigga, you a Dominican, man. So you wouldn't be welcome. You wouldn't be welcome, man. Because them damn Hamites and them Africans, they're gonna say you man. You're not black man. You a Latino, man. So you totally fucking doing a charade, man.
And then Dr. Reggie is an Edomite, man.
Yeah.
Everybody says that. He got that Edomite vibe. He's a tear, man.
Yeah.
That dude's a tear.
Yeah, man. That's right.
He's a cracker.
You guys are going, man. But this is for General Yana. I got a scripture, right? Like King Marshall said, I got a scripture, right? Anyways, right? Because Johanna, you were supposed to debate Polite, like Apostle Kapar said. You the leader. You were supposed to jump in there and do that thing. And them guys know that you're not on no level. That's why they wanted to get you, General Johanna. They wanted to get your ass, man. But you know you'll fall flat on your face. So you send your men.
Oh, rephrase that. Flat on your fat face.
Your fat face.
With a Twinkie in his mouth.
Yeah, the stomach will block.
He'll
Yeah, man. You nigga. I got the scripture for you, man.
What I want to know is when is the baby going to drop?
Yeah, right.
When going to have that baby?
Johanna is in prophecy. I'm going to prove it, right? Now, Johanna, he came from Israel, right, to America, right? And check this out. He's in the scriptures, man. Isaiah 22:18. This is a fulfillment of Johanna coming over here. He will surely violently turn and toss thee like a ball into a large country. And there shall you die. And there the chariots of thy glory shall be the shame of thy Lord's house.
Oh, man.
So that's you, Johanna, man. You floated over here, man, with your big bolito ass.
Yeah, you nigga, man. Hey, one of these days, the Most High might just take you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. The Most High might just take you. I know you in bad health, man. It's Galatians.
Nigga look like the excremental in Dogma. Hey,
Yeah.
Put in the excremental from Dogma.
Oh, yeah, for that more Chris. Yeah, man, check. Hey, man, check this out. This is Galatians 6:3. I'm going to start at, right? This is for you, Tazaria, but also you and General Johanna, right? Now, that nigga General Johanna, right? We know he's a demon. He's a piece of shit. Now, Tazaria, you following this guy, right? You following this guy, and you proud, and you be talking shit. You pretty much spit out all the verbiage that Johanna told you, right? Galatians 6:3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. See, Tazaria, you deceiving yourself, man, because we've been trying to wake you up for the longest time. Your thing is you stupid, number one, but secondly, you feeling yourself, man. You feeling yourself, man, because you did that little debate with Polite, right? And then you kind of so-called won the first debate with Polite, and then everybody started giving you all that praise, man. So you've been feeling yourself. So you get all that shine. So you think you the man or whatever. That's why you ain't taking heed to what we telling you, and then you're a GMS, they rapist, and they this and they that. But that's you.
We not rapists. We ain't never raped nobody.
Yeah, we ain't never raped nobody.
We ain't never raped nobody. Polite asked us a question about the whole rape thing. Is that in the scriptures? And we said, yeah, it's in the scriptures, and showed him. Then he did the research.
Yeah.
Because Polite is Brother Polite is a smart. He's not a dummy. Yeah. He's an intelligent cat. And he looked it up in the Hebrew, in the blue letter, and went and showed Alizé. And he broke it down to Alizé out there in the West. And Alizé couldn't see it.
That's right.
So does that mean Polite's going around raping little girls? Because now you see it?
Yep.
Even Nate sees it. He did the video, and I got it on video, in case you get stupid, that he said you can rape little girls in cases of emergency. Okay? Nobody talks about that, but he took it down. He took it down, 2 days later?
In case of an emergency, man. What emergency? What emergency would incur that, right?
That constitutes an emergency.
Hey, but this is for you, right? I'm going to read it again. Galatians 6:3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. Tazaria, you deceiving yourself, man. You lying to yourself, man. You in denial, right? But I'm going to read on. But let every man prove his own work. Then shall he have...
prove himself. Yeah. Let every man prove
his work. Johanna didn't prove himself, man, because he sent you out.
Well, he's the ultimate seller of wolf tickets, man. He's the master of selling wolf tickets, man.
God, but let every man prove his own work. General Johanna have not done that. And secondly, he got y'all out there speaking. He fucking ain't out there speaking. He hasn't been out speaking in that, I don't know how long,
excuse.
Man. But he's the general.
Not even an I forgot excuse. If you need car
insurance, yeah, right, the general. Oh, no, the general.
Go to the general.
You ever saw that commercial for the car insurance? The general. They got that little Edomite General Patton looking.
No problem.
The general. Hey, that's Johanna. Maybe Johanna owns that. The general.
To save you
yeah. Like Patton, you know.
Get an anonymous online quote now.
Yeah. But let every man prove his own work. General Johanna haven't done that, man. Because he got you fucking zombie. You niggas. You grimy. You grimy ass hood rat niggas with garments on and shit.
Hey, that's why this guy's women left him and got with Polite, man, because she said, this nigga's pretty smart, but he don't see that Johanna. She probably told him, man. She said this nigga ain't about nothing, man.
Yep.
This nigga ain't about nothing. She probably told him, man, and he probably kind of got mad, maybe slapped her up or some shit, man, and she finally left, man.
Yep.
Because, a woman ain't going to respect a man if he's like a puppy dog under another man, man.
That's right. That's
right.
I
mean, you have order where I'm going to give you order. You take it. But, brother, if you, like when Johanna came out with that red suit looking like the Goodyear blimp, he came out looking like a WWF scene with that black Dominican.
Yeah.
And then when this guy was talking, Tazariak was talking, you can bring up the video. As soon as Johanna came, he got them puppy dog eyes. There goes my master. That's how he looked, man. Big as you is, man. Big as your ass is, all right? It's meatball. This meatball rolls down the block, and all of a sudden you elated, man. Hey, I'm gonna say it one more time, Captain Tazariak. Get the men that are like-minded like you, and get away from the dude, man.
Yeah.
And start your own thing, man.
Yeah. Oh man. Heaven is heaven. But I'm going to read the 4th verse again. But let every man prove his own work, which Yohanan should do, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. Yohanan, he's rejoicing in your work, because you putting in all the work, Tazariah, and this nigga sitting back getting paid. He don't even show up. Okay? You doing all the legwork, man. That's against the scriptures. I'm reading it. That's right. If a senior Pablo, how you pronounce it? Cabrales. And even Carlitos say, what? Watch the movie Carlitos Way, man, with Al Pacino. Because it's simple. That's Tazaria. That's the nigga. I got 30 G's. That's Tazaria. And he got whacked. And so like Apostle thought, you better get away from Corvallis, because you're going to get whacked. You see what I'm saying? And then in the movie, when he told him that I'm looking for this guy, Carlito said, why you doing that? That's not good. Why are you doing that shit? Why are you doing that shit?
That's what we're Carlito.
Yeah, we're Carlito, man.
Wake this guy up.
Trying to save you before your throat gets cut, man. Okay? 5. For every man shall bear his own burden. Yohana's not doing that. Yohana's not bearing his own burden because he got you guys out there. He is a burden, right? Let him that is taught, I'm going to read on, let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all good things. Now, Yohana is supposed to be around and be leading. He's supposed to be on deck teaching. Well, I know he does that little show that Monday, and that's it. But you don't, how many?
He don't teach on that show.
He don't teach.
He just shoots his mouth off talking shit.
And the scripture says, in all good things. He's not doing that. Like now, y'all mentioned earlier, just shortly, about defecating in pink panties. That's not a good thing. What edification comes out of that? And all the rest of these scoffers and guys that talk, that lie on us, and we're dealing with white women, we raping little girls, and we doing this and we doing that. We're drug dealers, and whatever foul things that biker gangs and all this other bullshit, committing the lying on them, all that shit, right? And my thing is this: all you guys, right? What edification is coming out of that? The scripture says, let all things be done to the edifying of the church. How do you edify the church? By teaching them the scriptures, man. And like Apostle Ramon started to show off with, going into the prophecies. Letting Jake know what's going to happen. Let him know what's coming. Let him know what's coming. The concentration camps, this mark of the beast, which is the chip, breaking down the scriptures, meaning going into the history, going into the breakdowns of the scriptures, teaching, going into the Hebrew. That's the edifying of the church, man. Okay, really teaching brothers, going into these scriptures, man. Not sitting around gossiping. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of like a bunch of mischievous women. That's what Yohana does, and all the rest of you, man. You ain't that, but that's what proves. That's how Yahweh Shai said this. He said, "You shall know them by their fruits." And I'm saying this is for the brothers out there. Yahweh Shai said, "You shall know them by their fruits." Can a good tree bring forth corrupt fruit? And right, and can a corrupt tree bring forth good? No. And that's General Yohana. All them Grammy niggas, all them Grammy ass niggas that he got followed, that's corrupt fruit. Because General Yohana's a corrupt nigga. And then you, Tazaria, you just got caught up in the mix, man.
I got a precept for you.
Okay, let me read one more verse. Okay. Right? Let me finish this up. Galatians 6 and 7. Right? Now, we always read the scripture that's talking about Esau. Yeah, it's talking about Esau, but it's twofold. That's talking about anybody that's wicked, man. Okay? Of course, the so-called, it applies to the white man, so-called white man, and the other nations, but it applies to the 2/3 too. Right? All that wickedness that Yohana's doing, all that wickedness that Nate and all you scoffers, because what you're doing is wickedness, man. Coming against us is wicked. Why? Not because we're so great, but because we serve the Lord. So you're coming against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Be not deceived. Right? Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Right? I'm going to read on. Meaning all that wickedness that you guys are doing, scoffing and bearing false witness and or coming against the word of the Lord And the reason you guys come against us because what we teaching. We teaching the truth. We really teaching the truth, man. And we serious about this thing. You guys, all you wicked niggas come against us like Lahab because you're wicked. Right? Right at the 8th verse. For he that soweth to his flesh shall reap of the flesh corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall reap life everlasting. Meaning you're going to be delivered from this destruction. That's talking about the elect. Now, reap to his flesh corruption. That's all you niggas, man. That's all you niggas, man, because Yohana is a corrupt nigga. Okay? That's a corrupt nigga. Lahab is a corrupt-ass nigga. Okay? And we know this for a fact. We got evidence. We got proof. We lived through it, man. Okay? You niggas are wicked. Yohana is a wicked, foul, and I'll prove to you, General Yohana's wicked.
And you know this is the spirit, because we always get on Nate, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I wanted to get on Nate for some reason, but hey, the spirit, every time I open my mouth, Yohana come out. Yohana, you're being exposed, my man, for being the black, fat demon that you are. And and you're not going to make it. I can honestly say that, man. I can look in this camera and honestly say, I know you ain't going to make it. I know you're not one of the elect. I know you some grimy, wicked-ass nigga, all right? Hey, that's right. He's a demon, man.
Yeah.
Now, as far as Captain Tazariak, he may be able to the elect. I don't know. Right. But what the first thing he got to do is he got to break away from Yohana, man.
Yeah.
He got to break. You know Yohana ain't right, man. Oh, the scripture says you know Yohana ain't right, man. Yeah. He'll make that little he'll do that little meeting and prep you up and say shit to get your, pump your head up and shit. Yeah. Full of shit, man. This dude full of shit. We telling you based upon what we know of the man going back more than 20 years ago, man.
Yeah, we got evidence. Yeah, the scripture said for us to be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men.
Bring that scripture out and read it. We gonna
I'm glad you bring it. Yeah, and you know what? That's all you guys. That's all you wicked scoffers. Like I said, all you guys that make up these lies and do videos. This guy's wicked. He's doing this. No matter what we say or do, you guys are gonna talk shit anyway. Okay? That's all of you niggas. Blues and all the rest of them. You're just wicked and unreasonable men. No matter what we say or no matter what we do, you guys are gonna come. You know what I'm saying? You guys can't be reasoned with. We can't reason with you. And you guys hate our guts. Some of you niggas, we ain't never, like Baloo and Yohana, but certain other niggas, we never met you niggas. We don't know you. You don't know us. But you'll stand up there and make videos trying to throw smear campaigns on us and shit like that, and you don't even know us. And then when you watch the videos, all we doing is teaching the word every week, every day. But you're like the scripture that's about to be read. That's talking about all you scoffers. You're wicked and unreasonable fucking men. But that's why what I read in Galatians, the Most High gonna destroy you. You guys ain't gonna make it, man. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. And all you niggas gonna end up in them watch, man.
The time of trouble is coming.
It's coming, man. You niggas, and then meanwhile, all these prophecies are popping off, these terrorist attacks, these what's the word I'm looking for?
The hour of temptation. The hour of temptation, man. That's when reality gonna kick you in the ass. You know?
That's right, because you guys, meanwhile, we come in, and then you niggas will say, well, you guys talk about people, but we talking about you in the spirit, man. We bringing out the scriptures on you. We're rebuking your wicked ass, man. Y'all just talking shit. Meanwhile, while you sitting there doing videos, talking about them niggas are wicked, this nigga's wicked. Now this guy right here, he's in a biker gang, and he's a drug dealer, and he's this, and he's that, and he's with a white woman, and he's committing adultery, and he's doing this, and he's doing that. What edification is coming from that? That's what I want to know. That's nothing but just gossip. You ain't edifying. You just gossiping and talking shit just to get attention. You know what you guys are? You're mischievous, unruly imps. Yeah, you're imps.
When you click on their channels, there's no video.
There's no videos.
Click on their names, there's no video.
You're just fucking imps. And for you uneducated morons, the word imp, look it up, is a mischievous spirit, man. That's all you're doing. You're just causing mischief, man. That's all you're doing, man.
Okay. 2 Thessalonians 3, the 3rd chapter, beginning at the 1st verse. It says, finally, brethren, pray for us that the word of the Lord may have free course and be glorified, even as it is with you, and that we may be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men, for all men have not faith. You know, that pretty much explains itself, you know.
It's the book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 15. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters.
Now I gotta say, but this is the spirit though. But you know what? I'm not gonna say no names, but that's the spirit, man. A busybody. Supposedly you're a grown ass man, and all you doing is sitting around snooping into what another man is doing. What the? I mean, realistically, hey man, I'm trying to get the book of John, but I can get Jude, right? Realistically, right, this is for you, brother. Well, this is for you, brothers in Great Millstone, but for you other idiots out there, you other people that's watching in YouTube land, right? I know there's certain other folks out there that watch us. You may not necessarily be down with Great Millstone. You may not be down with no Israelite camp. You other spectators, right? And this is for you dudes out there, because I know some of you cats out there are real niggas. Like when I say real nigga, like straightforward, hardcore, real stand-up type guys. A grown man, a supposed grown-ass man. What grown man or grown men are going to sit up day and night probing through another man's so-called business? You must be a faggot, man. A grown-ass man, and all you could do is make videos talking about, yes, God, I looked up at his thing, and yeah, he's with this woman, and he's doing this, and he's doing that. Yo, that's like you obsessed. You obsessed with another. A man is obsessed with another man. Women do shit like that. A woman would do something like that. You know, like a jealous, scorned woman, right? Not a so-called grown man, especially a man that claims to be a man of the Lord or a prophet or whatever. So you guys are both. Well, Balupas, he does that too. He's same thing.
He got about 20 different names. He constantly makes new accounts to come up against us because we figure him out. Oh, they got me. Let me make a new account.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Yeah, Baloo, and I know you ain't out there today.
Oh, no,
Baloo.
you ain't going
You ain't
out
out here. You ain't going to be out there until maybe late spring. And then in the summer, you ain't going to be out there because it's too goddamn hot.
Yep.
And that's why you hate us, man.
Gun.
That's why you hate us.
Gun.
Okay?
Gun.
I got a scripture here.
Yep.
Ezekiel 22:7, right? It says, her princes in the midst thereof are like wolves ravening the prey. They shed blood and to destroy souls, to get dishonest gain.
That's all.
No, well, that's Nate and Johanna.
Yeah.
And Bubble Eye Blackfish and HODC and the rest of them guys, man.
All of the above.
Yep. That's heavy, man.
The usual suspects.
It says here, Matthews 7:15, beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
What's that one scripture too? Where it's from such refrain thyself. Yeah, supposing that gain is godliness. Yep, for such. That's what we telling you, Tazaria. We telling you to. Yep.
There's a lot of meat. You can read that whole chapter pretty much.
Yep. I got to read this too, real quick while you're doing that. 1 John 2:19, real quick. Now, so-called General Yohana and Nate, we were all together with them guys at one time. Even Lahab, we were up under Lahab, and we was back in the One West. And them guys went back in the world. They all fell off. General Yohana and Nate included. They fell off, went back in the world. Then they tried to slide back up in the Israelite thing because they knew it was money in there. 1 John 2:19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would have no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us. You understand what I'm saying? Them niggas, they got manifested because Lahab, well, I got a question. Brother Lahab is back. Where you been, Lahab? Where were you last year? Where were you the year before that? Where were you?
Dude, the last couple years, you've been doing them videos on Blaze Judah, where if you go back a year ago, he might have 120. If you go to Blaze Judah, man.
Ooh, man.
Shalom, grace and peace. This is Brother Lahab.
Ooh, man.
Hey, can we read the scripture here? This is Acts 20:29, right? Hold up. Acts 20:29. For I know this, that after my departing, this is the Apostle Paul speaking, shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. All right? Also of your own self shall men arise speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after them. Now that's why Lahab popped on the scene, because he figures, well, look, I can get to hard, GMS. I can get their men, so I can get their men.
Yeah.
It says here 31, right? It says, therefore watch and remember that by the space of 3 years I cease not to warn everyone night and day with tears. So we always talking about the mother camps, how they going off. Oh, you guys are always getting all the mother camps. Well, Paul did that. Let me read it again. It said, therefore watch and remember that by the space of 3 years I cease not to warn everyone night and day with tears. All right?
Yeah. We got to read this real quick. 1 John 3:12. This is the spirit you guys come in. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother, and wherefore slew he him. You niggas, every time you come against us, that you're trying to slay us. You know what I'm saying? When you try to smear us and talk wicked about us, right? Because like calling us rapists, going around talking about we raping 8-year-old little girls. Each month it gets younger. It'll be 4, then the next thing you know, we raping infants. That's what it'll be next, right? And Nate, your wicked ass is the main guy that pushes that out. Well, Johanna too, and all the rest of you, right? Because his own works were evil, and his brother's righteous. Our works are righteous, man, because we doing the work, and you can't say we ain't doing the work.
Now, when you say Cain, you're talking about Esau.
Yeah.
But Yahweh Shai referred to them wicked scribes and Pharisees that ye are of your father the devil.
That's right.
So he's saying you just like Esau, man.
Yep. You guys have the same spirit of the so-called white man, completely evil, man. Right? Now check this out. All you guys like to come against us, right? All y'all coming against us. 13. 1 John 3:13. Marvel not, my brethren, if the world hate you. Right? So we're hated. Everybody hates Great Millstone. Starting with Apostle Tahar on down. Y'all niggas hate us. We know you hate us because all you do is come against us.
You put our government name.
You put our so-called government. That's hate.
The only reason you do that is because of hate.
Yeah. That.
And what are we doing? Rebuking the hell out of you and doing the work of the Most High, edifying, man. You ain't going to get edified going to Baloo's site. Because all he does, every video, man, is on GMS. He ain't going to tell you about who Esau is, the white man is. He ain't telling you about the destruction of Babylon. He ain't teaching the Hebrew. He ain't doing a goddamn thing, man, but talking about us. So you know the niggas obsessed, man. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, Baloo and other guys. You guys are, but then y'all get mad when we call you faggots and homosexuals, man. Because like I said, only a fucking sexual, right, is going to be obsessed with another man. Okay? You obsessed with another man. You getting...
Say that about us with Nate. We're not obsessed with Nate, nor are we jealous of Nate. The scriptures speak about reprove and rebuking. And that's exactly what we're doing concerning Nate.
You're not talking about Nate now.
Yeah,
so
not just Nate.
Obsessed.
Right, not just Nate. Exactly. Not just Nate, Johanna, any false prophet out there. Bubble Eye Blackfish, we're not jealous of those guys. We're not obsessed with them. They're going off according to the scriptures. And the scripture said to be what? Defenders of the gospel. So that's a way of us defending the gospel by rebuking those guys, man.
And I got this comment from a guy by the name of Darkson L, and it says this was sent to me 12 hours ago. It says, "Hey, Taharable, High Priest Lahab said you and your group got demonic, satanic powers in control of you, and your followers. He really said that in one of his radio shows, that your group got the spirit of demons on you. Laugh my ass off. And that's coming from a demon. Lahab is a demon. Well, this is what I got for you, Lahab. This is what I got for you, okay? You dark soul.
The Dark Knight.
It says Matthew 10:21. And the brother shall deliver. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go down. 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But he that endureth to the end shall be saved. What does it mean to endure to the end? Do the same thing you've been doing. You've been teaching the scriptures. You've been going out on the highways and the byways. You've been going out in the wintertime. All right? That's what we're still doing. None of them guys can say that, man. They got their men. They're zombies to go out there for them.
Enduring the scoffing and the scorning. You know, when it don't make you feel good when you look on your video and see some lowlife coming in there talking all kind of shit. Then when they put your so-called government names out there, that's just wicked, man. They know what the hell they're doing. Well, we got to endure that shit.
You know what? I want Baloo. Baloo, you really believe that you're a man of the Lord? 23, it says, but when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. A lot of you guys, you go out to the Midwest and set up a camp. Or you go out to Israel. Nigga, you can't go. If you try to go to all those places, man, there's no way you can go to all those different towns and places. And another thing, you got people on the comment board talking about when you're going to set up something out here. Well, it doesn't work that way, man. The camps the different state camps that were set up, GMS camps, we never went to them guys. They just opened up the camps through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So that's why Yahushua said what he said. It said, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. In other words, if you attempted to go to all the different cities, the Lord would be done came back before you went to all them damn cities, man. It says that's why the Most High set up the unicorn, man. All right? It says the disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. 25. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord. So we're in the seat of Yahushai now. Right. He just said that. That's right. All right. Let me read it again. It said, it is not enough for the disciple that he be as his master. Mm-hmm. This is Yahushai talking. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He said, I'm in this position. When I leave, you're going to be up in this position. You're going to be in that position. That's what he's saying, all right? And the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, which is the devil, which Lahab just did, coming from Lahab, a black demon himself, which we used to call him that back in 1 West behind his back. We used to say that's the black demon. How much more shall they call them of his household? That proves we're of his household. And Lahab, you ain't doing nothing, man. You an afterthought, man. You're a question on Ghetto Jeopardy, man. You ain't nothing, man. You're a nobody. You're nothing. That's why you got with this guy. You're trying to get back in that power seat. You ain't gonna get in the power seat, my man. You just an old nigga, man. Like I said earlier in the show, just roll over and die with your black ass.
Yahushua healed people. They would say he got his power from the devil. Then Yahushua quoted that parable. For you to get power from the devil, first you have to bind the devil first. Then you'll be able to take over his minion, something like that. Roughly paraphrasing. Yep. Yahushua said that.
Yep. So that's it on what I just read.
Yeah, I got a precept to back you up because, Elder Apostle Tar mentioned about the different groups gathering. Well, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the force that is gathering these groups in the different countries, like England. Like you even had you have a guy in Switzerland now. You got GMS Switzerland.
You got a guy from the Netherlands, man.
Yeah, you got a guy from the Netherlands. A group, right? Jamaica. You got our brothers down there in Jamaica. Trinidad.
We got a brother from Jamaica that's at the camp right now.
Look at that.
You know?
Yeah.
And like I said, last week we had 2 brothers from England that came out and they stayed out for 2 weeks.
And we took care of them. They weren't on the street. They call us bums. They weren't on the street begging. Them 2 brothers from England. They were eating good, man. You know. Anyway, here's the prophecy for you brothers. The book of Ezekiel, the 11th chapter, beginning at the 16th verse. It says, "Therefore say, thus saith the Lord power." So the Lord power is saying this. "Although I have cast them far off among the heathen," that's the other nations, "and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a sanctuary in the countries where they shall come." And you brothers are seeing the examples of that. You got the brothers in England, you got the brothers in Holland, all right? "Therefore say, thus saith the Lord power, I will even gather you from the people." So who's gathering them? The Lord power, man. So we don't have to go to point A and point B. We don't have to take jets and go to this place and that place like Nate is doing to set up these different camps. All right? The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is doing the picking, doing the choosing. All right? Even Yahushua said, "You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you bring forth fruit." Yahushua said that. All right? So the Heavenly Father is doing the choosing. "Therefore say, thus saith the Lord power, I will even gather you from the people and assemble you out of the countries where ye have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel." So that's the prophecy right there. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is doing the gathering, brothers. So we don't have to go to all over the world.
Well, he said he's going to give you the land of Israel after the destruction.
That's right.
He's going to beam us up out of here.
That's right.
It says the righteous shall scarcely make it, meaning what? We're not going to be in the land of Israel when the missiles hit Babylon. We're going to see the missiles coming, and then we're going to be beamed up simultaneously, and we're going to be out of here when the missiles hit. That's right. And it says it tells you in Psalms 91, it says we're going to look down and see the reward of the wicked.
"Only with thine eyes shall thou see."
1,000 shall fall at one side and 10,000 on the other. Only with thine eyes shall thou see the reward of the wicked.
Yeah.
So that means we're going to be up in the air watching the missiles hit.
That's right.
And we're going to be afraid, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, another prophecy. Who are these that has doves to the windows?
Yep, in Isaiah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because those chariots, they have windows in them. All right? And you can look and see out of those windows. So, Lord willing, we look and see out of those windows, see America's destruction.
Hopefully we'll see Lahab, man.
And we're going to see some of you scoffers and scorners burning your ass up. All right? Who you going to be scoffing then? All right? You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I had a scripture. Well, there's the book of Jude, which the book of Jude talks about all that perfectly, man. Jude 1, which the whole chapter is good, but I'm going to hit some key points. Jude and 8, all right? Likewise, also, these filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil of dignities. That's them. That's you scoffers. That's you. You filthy dreamers, because the shit that comes out of you guys' minds, the foul base bullshit that y'all say, it comes from Satan. Yeah, defecating. First of all, what edification is that, man? If I'm a so-called brother that's listening to any of you guys, whether I be coming to your classes or I'm watching you on the internet, I want to learn. I'm so-called thirsty for knowledge. I want to learn. And this guy's up there, yeah, you're defecating and pink panty bandit. Man, come on, man.
Hey, before we close, Captain Zariak, you better wake up, man. General Yohanan is a big black clown. He's a clown, man.
Yeah.
And there's other guys that's in the ISUPK, man, that knows that Yohanan is full of shit, man. They know, they come on, man. You can't see that the man's full of shit.
If I may say, and then you got Nate, man. You got that guy, Deacon Can't Rap, Lorna Doonhead, like you call him. The guy is saying that the name of the Lord's Son is Jesus Christ, and nobody's rebuking him on that. There's no videos of rebuke on that.
That's why we here.
Yeah, exact. That's That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's why we here, man. Because nobody else has the balls to do the job. Hey, the word testimony.
That's his actual name, so that means the angel spoke
yeah,
Greek,
he spoke
right?
Greek.
And
Absolutely.
Mary and Joseph and Mary spoke Greek, huh?
Yeah, yeah. And that's why we're here, like Apostle Tahar said, we have the balls to do the job. And by the way, the word testimony literally means balls. So it takes balls for you to be in the truth. You got to have balls the size of King Kong to be in the truth. And that's why, in the mob.
Yeah, King Kong ain't got shit on GMS.
That's right. We got the, King Kong balls, man. And that's why the mob, they say, you got the balls to say what you say. Where do you get off with the balls to say what you say? Hey, las bolas grandes. The big balls.
Anyway, we getting ready to close. If anybody have any last scriptures, bring them out now.
I had one because earlier Apostle Elder Ramla mentioned about our real job is to really teach and to show what's going to come. So this is the prophecy here in the book of Isaiah, the 41st chapter, beginning at the 22nd verse. Well, I'm going to start at the 21st verse. It says, produce your cause, which is what we do. We produce our cause, saith the Lord. And the Lord said this, bring forth your strong reasons, saith the King of Jacob. And that's a charge to all you other groups out there, which you ain't doing. All right? Let them bring forth and show us what shall happen. Now, how many of them groups are doing that? Showing us what's going to happen. Being involved in prophecy. Let them show the former things, which is what we're doing. We're going back in the past. One of the former things is the Hebrew. Are we not showing the Hebrew? All right, that's just one example.
Yeah, how about Shemi Al-Shai Ratazar? I'm going to start doing some more, going into the Hebrew, just
there you go.
Getting back into them Hebrew classes, pursuant to the scriptures, Yeah,
the scripture says, let them show the former things. We're always talking about the former things, our history, what they be, that we may consider them. And we do that for you brothers to consider them and know the latter end of them. And know the latter end of them, or declare us things for to come. So that's part of the job of being a prophet of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's why we're always telling you all about the chip. Because that's for to come, man.
Yeah, because we sound like we may sound like a broken record, but that's a major prophecy, man. That's the hour of temptation. Okay?
Yeah. One more verse, it says, show the things that are to come hereafter, that we may know.
Will you read that?
Isaiah, the book of Isaiah 41, I began at 21. And I'm now in 23.
Yeah, when you go to 42, it says the same thing, pretty much the same thing as 41.
Yeah, this is a heavy prophecy.
And also in Isaiah 46, I think.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, so if you call yourself a man of the Lord, that's what you're supposed to be doing. It says, show the things that are to come hereafter, that we may know that ye are gods. Yea, and that's God with a little g. Now in Psalm 82:6, Yahushua even quoted that scripture. I have said ye are gods. Because on a small scale, we are gods on a small scale, because we have this knowledge, not of ourselves, but of this knowledge. That we may know that ye are gods, yea, do good or do evil, that we may be dismayed and behold it together. So that's basically the point, man. You're supposed to show the past and show the future. That's it.
It says here in Isaiah 46:8, remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind. Bring it again. Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. Stir by way of remembrance. 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet. That's the prophecy. One of them is a chip.
That's right.
My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. All right? And that's it on that. Anybody else got anything closing? Well, anyway, I'm going to say this before we close. The end of the year show is coming up on a Thursday night, which is the 31st of December 31st, 2015, of course. Better known as, also known as New Year's Eve of Destruction, which will be New Year's Eve of Destruction 2016. And Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua Ratazah, we may have it on a live stream. And if we do, it will most likely be on GMS DocuTube. But, you know, we'll post it and everything. So I look forward to that. And that would probably start around 9 o'clock, maybe earlier. But we're going through the spirit. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.